guys, this is GamerCat. Welcome back to Pokémon Platinum, the random Nuzlocke. Looks like once again we are not going to get the last time on thing because I'm recording these like one a day at the moment. I'm actually recording them before they go live though, so it's still technically one episode in advance, but I think that's fine because right now, like, I'm not getting super huge numbers of oh, change this name, change that name, so the comments for it. So I think it works perfectly well. So we left off in Floraroma Town. We did not actually talk to anybody here though. So yeah, honey is actually a thing which you would be able to put on certain trees in the original game to attract some Pokemon, which did include Heracross. Heracross is one that you could get in certain places. Other stuff like, I think Apom was one that you could get. Also berries, I didn't really go into that last time because we didn't exactly get a hold of them at all. But just like in Gen 3 and later on in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and to a lesser extent XY, but it was localized in XY to one garden, you can actually take berries and plant them again if you want. The Oran Berry is just 10 HP healing. Cherry Berry is a bit more useful. Oh, excuse me. Cherry Berry is a bit more useful in that it cures paralysis. For some reason I'm starting getting hiccups and it's not so great. But yeah, you can hold. You can let Pokemon hold berries and they will use them when the appropriate time comes. For example, if you have an Oran Berry to heal 10 HP, then it will go ahead and use it when it reaches 50% or less of its health. And it will just get the 10 HP healing and it's pretty great. So yeah, if you water the plants and stuff enough, then you will get multiple berries off of them. And yeah, that's generally the idea, and we get a Pecha Berry to cure poisoning. You can use these outside of battle just like regular items, but you can let Pokemon hold them, and say if you get paralyzed and you hold a Cherry Berry, you will automatically cure that paralysis, which is pretty useful. So yeah, you can exchange the berries here for accessories, for contests and stuff like that, but I obviously don't care about that. I will not be covering contests during the playthrough unless it forces me to, because honestly I don't particularly like contests in Gen 4, so yeah. And then here, Gracidia Flower. This is actually something that Shaman needs in order to change into its Sky form. Shaman Sky was introduced in Pokemon Platinum, and if you show this, I think it's if you show this girl a Shaman, then you actually get the Gracidia so that you can change it into Sky form. It only works during the day, and it stops working if it gets frozen, and it's really kind of annoying, but yeah, sure. And we get ourselves a TM for saying correct this with that there as well. So TM88, flying type attack, 60 base power, and if the opponent has a held berry, then you will steal it and eat it on the spot. It will actually cure stuff if you have an ailment that way. So say if you're burned and you pluck a Rost berry that heals burns, you will actually recover that burn, which is kind of cool. Honey. Bet Mr. Bear likes that guy. Yeah. Atmosphere is uplifting, blah blah blah. Sure, we did. I think there are some items hidden in this place, but I don't really know. Yeah, you guys are assigned here. It's a pretty decent assignment, yeah. I don't know quite why grass types creep you out, but whatever. We can't go up there because of the whole Team Galactic thing there. I'm not going to bother going into Pokemon because there's nothing too special over there, but there are berries to pick up, so let's get a Chesto Berry that will recover sleep if you get afflicted by it. This includes self-afflicted sleep, so Chesto Rest is something that you sometimes see in competitive, where you basically use rest to heal all of your HP and status, and normally you'd be asleep for 2 and a bit turns, but or 2 turns afterwards, but Chesto Berry wakes you up straight away, so it's pretty great. Anyway, what have you got to say for yourself, little girl? Want to see her pop her lived at the Valley Windworks. Oh, just like spacemen, they kids out. Oh noes! Oh no, what are we gonna do? Well, let's just run away, right? Except no. Conducting research in the forest. So yeah, we are not allowed to... you really shouldn't be telling me that specifically. Also, why is there another... Clearly there's a non-Team Galactic trainer up there. He should be kicked out here as well, but... yeah. Nuts to you guys. So, we can't go up that way yet, but we can go to the Valley Windworks. Now, do note, this is a separate area from this. So, the Valley Windworks is different from Route 205, so we'll be getting 2 Pokemon here. And we get ourselves a free potion. That yellow tree there is a tree that you can put honey on, and you will basically, after a amount of time in-game, you'll be able to find a wild Pokemon there. But that is not our immediate concern. Our immediate concern is actually going to be finding the Pokemon that we can catch. And Sandshrew definitely fits that bill. Oh man, I actually really like Sandshrew. It's one of my favourite ground types actually. I just never really get to use it because it's not super great in competitive. But it's a really cool Pokemon. Like, just in principle it's really cool. However, in this generation it does not learn very many, if any, ground attacks, like naturally. I think it might learn Sand Tomb and that's about it. And Sand Tomb doesn't even have that good of an accuracy and power in this game. So I don't actually know if it's a Pokemon I would use very much, because I would have to dedicate Earthquake to it. Or at least Dig. I don't remember if you can buy Dig in this game, but I would have to dedicate a TM to it specifically, and that's rough. I would rather use Earthquake on something else for coverage, but we'll see. Also, the fact that I have Turtwig and Torterra is a ground type, that means I would probably shy away from using this thing more than I normally would. Also, I did not buy new Pokeballs. I should have thought about that, but hey, Sandshrew is pretty easy to get hold of, so I mostly switched out in case it wanted to use Scratch, so that it could have a chance of getting paralyzed by Static, because I can't Thunder Wave a ground type obviously, but Static still works for some reason. Not quite sure why, that's a bit of a gap in the logic there. But yeah, we get ourselves Sandshrew, which is really cool. Like I said, I love the Pokemon, but in this generation it doesn't learn, like ground stuff. If you use Sandshrew in Gen 6, however, it does learn a lot of ground attacks, and it is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever actually used a Sandshrew, or a Sandslash competitively, because again, Excadrill kind of exists nowadays, and it's kind of better, for most teams, but we'll call it Spike, because why not? And yeah, that's pretty much that. And I don't actually need another Pokemon game. Oh, that would have been a cool one to get as well. Freaking Tropius, man, that would have been really fun. Again, never used Tropius before. That would have been my first Pokemon that would...
Do I want to knock it out? I guess I do. I don't really want to switch into Bugsy though in case it's got Gust, so we'll switch out to Driver. And we'll just take it out real quick, get some experience off it. Yeah, I mean, Gust is 4 times effective against it. I really would not want to be dealing with that, so let's just go ahead, Thunder Shock the crap out of it. And, oh, that does not do very much. It does have Gust. Thankfully, Gust is a special attack, so it doesn't actually matter that it will hit me first. And yeah, good job I didn't switch out to Bugsy to get the aerial waves off, because that would be bad. Also, growth. Yeah, this is going to be really cool for this level. I didn't note growth before when we saw it in use from, I think it was the preview, but in this game, before Gen 5, growth only raised the special attack. Nowadays it raises both attack and special attack. I also don't remember if it raised
special attack by 2 stages under the sun in this type, because I didn't really use Sun teams in this game. This was before Ninetales and Politoed got, their hidden abilities. In fact, hidden abilities as a whole just didn't exist in this game, so... yeah, I don't actually remember if the sunny day actually, or the sun conditions actually let growth do 2-stage increases. So, Gentlio, you have yourself a Spoink. Okay, so Team Galactic's Pokemon are actually relatively well leveled at the moment for stuff here, and Psywave, oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow! So Psywave does between half and 1.5 times the user's level in damage, and that hurts a lot right now, so I think I do need to switch out here to avoid just getting completely killed here. Obviously Splash is going to do no damage, which is fine, but yeah, Psywave is one of those moves that's kind of like Dragon Rage and Sonic Boom, but it generally doesn't do enough damage to really justify being counted that way, so I don't want to just randomly die to that, basically. And yeah, we still get a healthy amount of experience there. It's actually level 18 that Turtwig evolves at, I think, so there's not really much time for getting owned by some kid. I think this was the time when the writing in the Pokemon game started taking more, like, I guess, common like references or whatever for stuff that way. Yeah, so basically he's a sore loser, he locked himself inside, we need to go get the other key, and this is sort of the whole trigger plot event stuff where now we can actually go and get that key. I'm just going to quickly heal though, because I don't want to use potions where I don't have to. I do want to stick with using Pokeballs as much as possible, so yeah, we'll do it this way, and that will make sure that I don't have to go ahead and waste items that I do not need to waste. Also, whilst I'm thinking about it, I should really buy some Pokeballs, because I only have 3 at the moment, and that is highly dangerous if I get into a fight that I do not want to deal with. So yeah, we also have a lot of money at this point, so let's just buy another 10. That'll get us a Premier Ball as well, and that should be enough for just now. I don't want to waste my money, and also I could buy netballs if I really wanted, but that's way too expensive right now. I think I showed this place off last time anyway, because I remember showing off netballs before. So yeah. Anyway, now these two have disappeared from this bit, so we can go up, and they are demanding honey. Team Galactic will have that honey. Yeah, okay. Not happening, man. This kid's a witness! Oh no, we need to basically... yeah, they need to try and beat us up. But we are the heroes, goddammit, and we will not fall to any crap like that. So... yeah, let's do this, Totodile. I know, I have a super effective move against Totodile, so that's kind of cool. So, kind of just noticed that I think a very slight bit of the screen is kind of spilling over on the bottom of the screen there. That is awkward, and it's going to distract me now. I might have to try and fix that the next time, because that's going to distract me to no end. That's okay though. So yeah, Totodile does have Water Gun, there's neutral damage because of my rock typing, and it kinda hurts a little bit. I mean, I'm an impish nature and Absorb is only 20 base power, so this really isn't doing that much, but it does heal me up a little bit. Heals for 3 HP, that's quite good actually, so we'll stick with that, although next turn Water Gun is gonna hurt a lot more because of Torrent, so that is something to remember when you are dealing with these starter Pokemon. But it actually has Bite as well. Okay, wow, yeah, see, Totodile's moveset is super good for the early game. It's a really, really strong Pokemon to get hold of. And I know I'm at -2, but that Bite freaking hurt, man. I'm a plus defense nature and everything. That Bite was ridiculous. But hey, Gen Jimmy was defeated, and that's fine, but the other guy, I believe, will take us on as well. Going to dock my pay, yeah. That's what you think. Too bad for you, I have 5 other Pokemon I could use if I want to. This guy's a bit smarter and has 2 Pokemon now, so at least there's that. Whismur, though, not really something I'm too afraid of here, because I do have type advantage against it. It only has normal attacks and maybe Astonish at the moment. There we go. Astonish is not going to do very much damage, so I am not concerned about this thing in the slightest. And I would normally want to use Absorb to finish it off, but I don't trust Absorb to actually finish the job there, so I'm not going to do that, because like Mega healing is kind of meaningless if it doesn't actually die in the first place, so yeah. Anyway, Linkater is the last Pokemon. That is kind of neat because I don't think this thing has anything that can hurt me. Unless it has Mud Slap, I guess, but it's just going to use Harden at the moment. It's neutral towards Grass, so I guess I should probably use Absorb here. Even though it's not going to do that much damage, it does give me a little bit of healing, and if it can't really hurt me significantly, Leech Life is not going to do very much damage because it's really low base power, but it is going to make this fight super long and drawn out, so good job, Ninkata. I could switch out, but I don't want to because I want to get the experience with Anarchy here. I don't know, like I don't actually know when it learns moves, so I don't know when it gets a water attack and everything, so I kind of just want to keep going with it and hopefully get that attack at some point. But like I said, these animations for very basic moves, they take so long. It's really kind of annoying, to be honest. But I've already said this before, like Mega Drain takes way too long to do, Absorb by itself takes too long to do, and it's just irritating. But this guy's doing less damage to me than I'm doing to him, so it's all good. Like, I'm healing more damage than I'm taking, which is the main thing here. I always found it interesting how Kabuto got Absorb, and then I think it might have been as early as Pokemon Yellow that it got Mega Drain as a Kabutops, which was kind of cool. I think you could teach it Mega Drain, but I'm fairly sure that it learned. I know it got added to its learn pool at some point, but yeah, they're going away. They've dropped the key. Works key, yep, indeed. So we get the spare Works key here, so we can get into that place. And they are going to go ahead and steal honey that they cannot steal anymore because they've disappeared. So we'll get ourselves the honey that they were trying to steal, which is good. And yeah, you can slaver it on trees to attract Pokemon, which is what you could do over here. And that's kind of neat, but I don't think I will be doing it because it works on real-time hours. I don't know how that operates in terms of emulation stuff. I think it actually would just use your computer time, so it would probably work even if the emulator wasn't on, but I don't know. Yeah, rare Pokemon and stuff. I actually don't know if the randomizer works on that, because again, I've never tried it, and I don't really intend to here. There is a way of getting a Pokemon from here later on, so I won't actually go ahead and get one just now, because I don't feel like it. Anyway, I think that has been a pretty decent length for episode stuff, so I'm just going to go back here once again, and yeah, this has been a good exploration. Next time we have the Valley Windworks to take on, so this has been Gamer Cow playing Pokemon Platinum with Random Nuzlocke, and next time that's exactly what we're going to do. So until then, take care.